And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back after a little break. We are back at the Glacier in Mount Pearl for a game in the under 20 category. We've got Slovakia to take on the United States. Slovakia 1-0. They won handily last night against Great Britain in their only game so far. United States, well, not the tournament they had hoped for so far. They're 0-2. They lost big to both the Czech Republic and Canada. 9-1, 8-0. So with that, we get set. Five teams in the under 20 competition here at the 2018 ISBHF World Juniors. 4 teams will make it into the medal round. One will be on the outside looking in. It looks like that'll be Great Britain. So these teams will make it into the medal round regardless. But for the United States, they have to start doubting themselves. After 2 lopsided losses, they would like a much better showing here this afternoon. The 4 o'clock start. 3 more games to go. Our webcast schedule this evening, games at 4, 6, and 8 this evening. That 8 o'clock one is one a lot of people are looking forward to. Czech Republic, Canada in the under 20. Underway, Slovakia with the ball in the white with the blue trim, the United States, the blue uniforms. Right off the face-off, a quick shot in by Earl Nosh of Slovakia. Slovakia going to work right away. Olenek. Ball bounces around right at the side of the goal. Thrown out in front. Another shot. That's William Fitzgerald in goal for the U.S. Slovakia with the early offense. Shot from Brinko, saved by Fitzgerald. Back comes Sean Dowdy. Dowdy outside the blue line all alone as the States are changing. We'll give it back to the captain, Myers. Myers backhands it in. It's Marco Sturmo in goal for Slovakia. Take it off the inboards and hold on to it. There you see Sturmo. Lined up just right. There we go, get right on the line. Face-off was to his right, won by the Slovaks. Cleared quickly down the floor. Myers going back to get it, and chased by Gabko. Gabko in for checking for Slovakia. Gabko comes up with the ball. Good work. Back towards the point, knocked down by McNamee. McNamee. That was into the feet of Philip Bobal. Bobal. His pass for Rass. Rass able to hold it in. Rass. Little back pass. Serjan. Serjan's shot goes wide. On it again, Gabko. Bobo back to Gabko. Shot right on goal. Save made by Fitzgerald. Up at center. Taken by Kolb. Kolb. Play it in. Studnets was back first for Slovakia. Kolb all over him. Kolb doing good work. Kolb comes up with the ball. Kolb from a sharp angle, a shot. Doesn't get through. Hit a couple of players in front. Studenc. Behind the goal. Serjan for Slovakia. Ball bouncing around. On it is Miles Albert for the U.S. Got it out in front. Grant couldn't find it in his feet. Grant's got it again. Grant with a chance. Shot. Save made by Sturmo. This is our first look at Slovakia on rink number 1 on our webcast. As I say, they've only played the one game. That one last night over on rink 2. So our first look at them, which means first go around on the names as well. Some of the teams we've seen 3 times now. That one off a stick out of play, off one of the defender's sticks, so the face-off will stay in the Slovak end. Right now we're set to go after a slight delay. Athens to take the face-off for the United States. He was up against Boris Kantorek. Along the boards, Slovakia is on it. Taken away by the U.S. Pass off the boards. Jake Taylor up ahead, trying to get it to his teammate. Armani along the boards for the U.S. Close quarters. Armani does a good job. And the States will change up. Olenek cleared it in, off the boards. Here to the near boards. Nessel. Through the crease, goes in behind the goal. Physical confrontation, 2 players fall against the back of the goal. That dislodges it. So the face-off will stay there. And the U.S. will make changes. Move the face-off over here to the right face-off circle. Nausch won the face-off. Got it back to Nessel. He lost it. Nausch has it again. Shot over the top of the goal. Got to be careful it comes off the end glass. Fitzgerald had to get out of the way of it. Kept in by Slovakia. Milos. They get it out in front. Milos scores! Frafrak Milos makes it 1-0 for Slovakia. 4 minutes, 42 seconds into the opening period. Again, a strong forecheck by the Slovakians. And Milos found himself all alone in front with the ball, put it home. And to Fitzgerald, he'll leave it for Myers. Myers, the captain of the U.S. Off the boards. Shot wide of the goal by Bobal. Backhand just wide. Bobal behind the goal. Fitzgerald got his paddle down, got in the way of that pass. The U.S. as far as center. Knocked down there by Vashish. To Rass. Here they come. Vashish charging towards the goal. Out at center. Referee's arm is raised. It's going to be a penalty, tripping. Face-off not done properly. Official here at the blue line spotted something. The players over by the boards. He wants them to move back, approaching into the circle. All right, here we go. Face-off won by Slovakia. They're on the power play. Shot off a leg, goes to the boards. That went off of Garneau. She went off of Marchese. Garneau was 88 on the U18 team. Rolls into Fitzgerald. He'll cover it up. We'll get a face-off again in the U.S. end. Minute 29 left to go in the penalty to James Ryder of the U.S., serving 2 minutes for tripping. Slovaks changing. Rask to take the face-off. Won by the U.S. Good job by Brian Grant to win that face-off. That'll allow the United States to clear it down the floor, help kill some time. A minute 20 left to go in the man advantage. Dumped in right on goal. State's a little slow to move it. Now Grant's got it, and he's got some time. Sends it the length of the floor. One minute to go in the man advantage. Turning and bringing it in is Vashish. Vashish with a shot. Fitzgerald with the save. And cleared away by Cataldo. Slovaks one and done on that one. Through the blue line, that'll be offside. The U.S. is saying probably shouldn't have blown it. We had the ball. The officials will confer at center. They're all lined up over on the far side. Trick play, hidden ball. Official on this side has got the ball. Face-off will be there. And that's where the offside occurred. Milos, the goal scorer, with the ball. Halfway, Milos. They get it in over the blue line. Shot comes in from Sirjan. Ball goes into the corner. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Good job by the U.S. They kill off the penalty. 5 on 5. Sirjan will clear it in. Reaching for it was Milos. He couldn't get to it. Kelly couldn't get free. Milos drops it back. Olenek down into the corner. Out in front, shot goes wide off the stick of Sirjan. Milos. Milos has got it again. His shot rattles around off a couple of players, goes out of play. Face-off will stay in the U.S. end. 1-0. Slovakia leading the United States goal by Pafrek Miloš. Wins the face-off cleanly. Back to Kessel, shot off the end boards. Nessel was. Say first go around with the Slovak team. Americans won a penalty. His player was knocked down at the blue line. That was Corey Kolb. He's back up, heads to the bench. That shot by Luhovi. Way over the top of the goal, up and out of play. That didn't touch anyone. Faceoff will come outside the blue line. U.S. lifted down the floor. Getting back there. Younes. Up to Luhovi. Luhovi tried to play it out in front. And Torek was all alone in front. They couldn't get him the ball. Now it goes to the boards. U.S. player is down. Referee saying move the ball. They do. Myers pinned against the boards. Not much room to move down in that corner. Buckman went in and pushed his man to the boards. All out in front. That went off either the goal post or the crossbar off the stick of Kantorik. It's been a physical game. There's Kantorik with another shot. Luhovi. Kantorik again is out in front. That was blocked by Dohorsey of the United States. Great pressure by Slovakia. And it will be a penalty to Slovakia. Great work by Sean Dowdy. It's been one of the bright spots for the United States and this U20 team. Worked hard along the boards. He tried to go chase the loose ball. He was tripped up by Peter Younes. U.S. trailing at 1-0, their first power play. Got Marchese, Grant, Bergeron, McNamee, and Kolb. Try and jam it to the side of the goal. McNamee to Bergeron, back to McNamee. Bergeron. Here on the left side, Grant down low, got past Kolb, comes out in front, covering it up is Sturmo. Kolb not happy. He is taking charge down there for the United States, complaining about the positioning of his teammates, trying to get them all straightened out. Bergeron. Grant down into the corner, trying to create a little bit of room. Throw it through the crease. Ball goes up in the air, rattles around. McNamee hard to the boards. It has been physical. Bergeron tried to play it back, but came out over the line. Here come the Slovaks short-handed. Getting back was Grant. McNamee, he stopped, and the ball is sent length of the floor. Bouncing ball taken by Fitzgerald. Long slap pass up at the blue line. McNamee dumps it in right under Sturmo. Misplayed that a little bit. Let Slovakia come away. Played back by Olenek has it again. Just dumps it in. 30 seconds to go in the U.S. power play. They make a couple of changes. Marchese goes out. Cataldo comes on. Myers winds up, shoots it in, and Sturmo, a little bit of trouble, came out to play it. Really didn't make good contact, and then fell awkwardly going back in. Sturmo is shaken up back in the Slovak goal. Up ahead, long. Cross-floor pass. Finds Buckman. That'll do it for the penalty. We're back to even strength. Lying on the line to stay onside was Cataldo. Now he's going to go off. And Cataldo having a very difficult time getting to the bench. Sturmo still flexing back in the goal a little bit. You see him there, a little bit bent over. He fell awkwardly a moment ago, fell backwards, and had a little trouble getting back to his feet. And I'm watching him in goal. He's leaning back on the goal and still trying to stretch out a little bit. Long shot. May have touched Myers on the way through, and Fitzgerald had to be careful. It goes wide. Myers reverses it to the far side to Doughty. Doughty all alone on the rush. In over the blue line, pushed down. Gets back up. Ball comes in front, all alone in front. That's going to be a penalty. Jake Taylor was all alone in front of Sturmo. Couldn't get the ball to settle, couldn't get a shot away. Slovak player just came in and laid the shoulder on him. Interference, could have been body contact. Either way, Jakob Students gone to the penalty box, and you see Students. Second straight power play for the U.S. Well, hard to believe just how open Jake Taylor was there in front of the Slovak goaltender. Just couldn't get the ball to settle before he got leveled. Bergeron out there with Myers. Myers with the ball, gives it back to Bergeron. Myers. Down low, Grant. Back to Myers, back to Grant. Grant down into the corner. Kolb. Kolb behind the goal, taken away by Ralofsky. Ralofsky out at center, knocked down by Myers. That's still onside. Myers will shoot it from well out, right on goal. Good accurate shot. Save was made by Sturmo. Down at the far end of the floor, the referee has called a penalty against McNamee of the United States. Hearing from up here, say 2 blue slashing. And leaving things up, 4-on-4 now. Still just the one goal. Just over a minute left to play. A fairly quick first period. Hand pass. That's going to bring the face-off outside the blue line. Slovakia win the face-off. Gain the attacking zone. Stopping up there is Nessel. Across. Shot was blocked. Eunice let it go. Ball comes out and it'll get out of the zone. Nessel back to get it. Eunice. Long shot, scores! number 24, not on our roster. We'll double check to see who that is. Right, getting it updated. Branislav Chromiak, number 24 for Slovakia. Mystery quickly solved. Chromiak. Blast of a shot from out by the blue line. 2-0. Quickly. Have 4-on-4, so players will stay in the penalty box. Well, we've got a penalty just gone up. Well, hang on. Hang on. Hold everything. They've called a penalty. As I was double checking the roster, they've called a penalty against Slovakia. Peter Hunis. Well, okay, goal is good. Now we're 4-on-3 power play. Goal counts, penalty came after that. Not sure what happened. Again, I was double checking the roster, but it is a power play for the United States. It is 2-0 for Slovakia. Those are the pertinent facts. The other one is that the first period has come to an end. We'll regroup. 2-0. Slovakia leading the United States after 15 minutes of play. Shots on goal in that first period, 11-3 in favor of Slovakia. We'll be back with the second period in just a moment. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's in Canada. 2-0, Slovakia leading the United States after 15 minutes of play. The first penalty to Jakub Štunic of Slovakia expired just before the end of the period. So we will start this second period 4-on-4. There is 49 seconds left to go in the penalty to Ryan McNamee of the United States. Minute 25 left to go in the penalty to Peter Yunus of Slovakia. Myers, the captain of the United States, engaged in a conversation with one of the officials over on the far side. It's a bit of a confusing moment right after Slovakia scored their second goal, up by Branislav Kromiak. The penalty was called on the same play to Slovakia. I thought for a moment they were going to take the goal off the board, but they're saying that was scored first. The penalty, whatever it was, and again, we missed it, came after the goal was good. Maybe that will be part of the conversation that Myers was having with the official and why that goal stood. Now brings it in. 4-on-4. Ball goes up high in the air. Somehow doesn't hit the ceiling here. Vashish does good work. Gets it up ahead. Naush tried to feed it in. Vashish. Long shot, rattles around, doesn't get in. Went off Myers. Myers is shaken up. Now she's shot. Went wide. Penalty to the United States is over. There on a power play for the next 27 seconds. Gold got it into the attacking zone. Now flips it over to Myers, who's shaking off whatever issue he had a moment ago. Myers. Kolb. Bumped off the ball, comes up with it, but then lost it. And clearing it away is Boris Brinko. All the penalties are now off the board. We're back to 5-on-5. Brought in by Marchese. He's forced back out. Gabko inside the blue line. Penalty coming up to the U.S. Bobal. Shot by Samuel Rass goes out of play. So we didn't last long at 5-on-5. Marchese goes to the penalty box. Matthew Marchese. So the U.S. forced to kill off a penalty here, down 2-0. Shot right on goal. Fitzgerald's got it. Whistle went. Vashish with the shot from the point. Fitzgerald with the distinctive goalie pads. Rass to face off against Bergeron. He wins it. Vashish. Students. Vashish. Vashish has it again. Down into the corner, back to Vashish. That's Svetlana Rene down on the left side. Haven't seen much of him yet in this game, but he's out on this power play. Wrist shot, save made by Fitzgerald. Didn't see where it went right away. Now it's cleared to the corner. Rass slips behind the goal, gets back up. Gabko. Shot from Students. Vashish comes in, fires it wide over the top of the goal. The rebound is sitting there and the U.S. cleared. Under a minute to go in the power play. Students. Vashish. Across for Olenek, who just came off the bench. Olenek. Brinko. Slovakia changes up their power play. That was blocked. Brinko with a shot again blocked. Doesn't get through. Cleared. Brinko hustles over. Can't keep it in. Now he's got to back up. Just a dozen seconds to go in the Slovak power play. Zach Kelly hard around the boards, but will be stopped here on the near side by Olenek. Olenek winds up, doesn't shoot. He'll get the return. Now he'll shoot it. Fitzgerald made the save. Penalty is over. States killed it off and cleared it down the floor. Penalty had expired, so that's going to be a flooring call against the U.S. Good penalty kill, some good saves by William Fitzgerald. Official goes back to retrieve the ball. Score remains 2-0, Slovakia. No game happening over on rink 2 right now. Switzerland, US, and U18 will be playing at 6 o'clock. Kept in. Luhovi doing work. Shot didn't get through. It's Kantorek. Cole tried to chip it by his man, cleared back in, back down behind his goal, Alec Myers. Boy, he spends a lot of time on the floor for the U.S. Long breakaway pass. The arm is up. Saying offside. He was signaling a delayed offside. Kolb was in ahead of that pass. The ball went into the goaltender. Kolb was there. Goaltender forced to cover it up. So we're going to bring it all the way back. Five on five, haven't seen a lot of it in this game. Ryder can't get it out. Kept in by Gadosh. Marchese trying to get it to Ryder. Gadosh was on him. Orlovsky for Slovakia. Orlovsky still with it. Now in the near corner. Marchese's on him. Orlovsky still with the ball. Might as well put your name on it. Get out a magic marker. Or a Sharpie, whatever you prefer. Put your name on it and keep it. Held the ball for a long time. Rene still with it. Still back. Nice little move, but U.S. defender didn't fall for it. Karamani. Orlovsky. This time gives it up. Olenek. Kelly's on him. Lennox got to be careful. You're cutting in front of your own goal with the ball. Ran into his own man, Gadosh. Gadosh moves it up ahead. Milosh. Milosh with the ball in the corner. Milosh working out in front. Can't get the shot, but he's going to draw the penalty. Interference. Not sure where the penalty was. Milosh had the ball, so they couldn't have interfered against him. That seemed to be the call. Zach Kelly got into the penalty box for the U.S. Brian Nath waved out of the face-off circle. Right from the face-off, they get the ball back to Vashish, who put it wide. Clean face-off win. Now Vashish has it just outside the blue line. Gives it up to Olenek. Vashish one-timer, and Kelly's got it and gives it a little how do you do after making the catch. Still 2-0. 8:24 left to go, second period. Our third game of the day from Rink 1. Justin Dandy, maybe the game of the tournament so far. In our opening game this morning, the U18s, Canada and the U.S. Canada defeated the United States 6-5. Twice trailed that game by 2 goals. They trailed 3-1 and trailed 5-3 before coming back to win it. 3 straight goals by Brent Broders to win the game for Canada. Second game, not quite so dramatic. Switzerland handling Great Britain easily. Dowdy tried to get away, but he was stopped inside the blue line. Throw it in front. Good defensive play by Ryan Nath. Intercepted the pass and then gets it out over center. Slovakia back into the attacking zone. And they'll be sent back down the floor again. .54 seconds to go in the man advantage. Nausch trying to do it himself. Gets the ball down in low, then goes into forecheck. Try to get it out in front. Ball bouncing to the side of the goal. Fitzgerald is out. Whistle goes. Referee says, everybody relax. Going to bring the face-off outside. No, correction. It'll stay inside. The other official moving out. Slovakia win the face-off. 35 seconds to go in the power play. State's turn, clear it down the floor. Marko Sturmo, goaltender for Slovakia. Hasn't had much to do here in the second. A little bit busier in the first. Knock up Students. Pavel. Students doesn't shoot. Pavel. He'll shoot it. That misses the target. Gabko. Tipped in front. Fitzgerald able to keep it out. Brinko. This is now Rast, 26, and it's a little mixed up. Rushes back into his own end. Penalty's over. Back to even strength. Rene, shot off the inboards. Slapped here to the near side. McNamee trying to get to it first. McNamee's on the ball. Gets it out. McNamee pushing it down into the corner. Goes in there with Students. Chipped up ahead. Rene. Pass to Babel. Came in toward Fitzgerald. Quick whistle. Referee over on the far side thought Fitzgerald had it covered. He missed it. But gets the whistle. Put the glove down. The ball hit his pad. And in behind the goal. Referee thought he had it. Cleared out, trying to race onto it is long. Caught up to it, but Nessel was on him. Comes out in front. Sturmo has got it. Holds on. Marco Sturmo. 5:15, time left to go. Romiak threw it in front. US get it, flip it down the floor. Will it be enough for four? It will be, as Nessel couldn't catch up to it. Face off down to the left of William Fitzgerald. Shot doesn't get through. Cleared away. Back to get it. Gadosh. Poked free by Cataldo. Kept in. Long shot by Marchese. Kicked away by Sturmo. Manoski. States will try it again. Flip it down. That time they were looking for Kolb. That gets by Chepishek. Saying he touched it, so no flooring. A little bit of a lull in the second period. Verlovsky. Chepishek. Taken by Kelly. Kelly gave it away inside the blue line. He tried that long pass. Shot in by Vanoski. Vanoski down in the corner, working hard for it. US come up with it. They'll get it out. Kolb had his stick lifted. Ball came free. A chance. Chepishek. Had his stick contact as he tried to shoot it, looking for some sort of slashing penalty. Bit of a stretch. Just 3:12 left to go. A long period with not a whole lot happening in the middle part of the second period. Nausch. Down to Milos. Vashish with a shot, good blocker save made by Fitzgerald. Down the floor. Vashish couldn't catch up to that. Again, flooring against the U.S. Cleared away by Fitzgerald into the corner. On it, Nausch. Long, out over center. Olenek. Behind the back pass to Vashish. Got it into the attacking zone. They'll throw it around. Olenek got it down low. Miloš! Gotta say it. Another goal for Miloš. That's his second. And it is now 3-0. He got them on the board in the first period. Romiak got the second, and Lafrock. Miloš with his second of the game makes it 3-0. State's trying to respond. Samirsky lost it in the corner. Rass. Robel. Rass. Knocked down at the blue line. Slovakia maintaining possession. Into the attacking zone, then setting it up. Gabko. Shot from Rene, doesn't get through to goal. Samirsky trying to get it off the boards and get it out. Now the U.S. has it. Bergeron. The U.S. want a penalty. Not going to get one. Students. Whistle it over the top of the goal. Wrist shot wide. Still on it. Jepashek. What a battle in front. The American player got his stick up on the Slovak player. The referee out at center saw it immediately. That's Rene. Clipped in the side of the face to go over and check to see if he's leaking. No blood. Going to the penalty box will be Jonah. I'm not sure if it's Carmody or Carmani. It's Carmody. Late power play for Slovakia, leading it 3-0. Win the faceoff cleanly. Back to Brinko. Brinko's got it again. Olenek along the boards. Brinko shot high over the top of the goal. U.S. had a chance to clear it, couldn't get a stick on it. Ball goes to the boards. Miloš. Miloš working it out in front. The U.S. get it, clear it the length of the floor. Sturmo out to play it. Defenseman wasn't quite ready for it. Back to get it is Brinko. Just as the buzzer goes, Ball was cleared in. When we come back, there'll still be 1:07 left to go in the power play for Slovakia. They lead it 3-0. 2-0 after the first. As they say, another goal for Milos in the second. They lead it 3-0. Shots on goal after 30 minutes of play. 21-4 favoring Slovakia. We'll be back with the third period in a little over 4 minutes from now. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships. The juniors, the under 20 and the under 18 from St. John's, Canada. is on the power play to start the third. Easily cleared by the U.S. 30 seconds to go. Vashish, Olenek, one-timer whistled wide. Brinko, Vashish, Brinko, Vashish, again one-timer, blocker save made coolly by Fitzgerald. That shot off the end boards, wide, nets come loose. Just become dislodged. They don't peg them down. Ball hockey, they sit on top of the floor. It is off the line. Penalties over, 5-on-5 again. Slovakia controlling it, shot off the stick of Grant and up and out of play. Rass was trying to work his way into the middle of the floor. Grant stayed with him. Turning tip, Fitzgerald with the save, sprawling, he's got it. Difficult save for Fitzgerald as the ball was redirected right in front of him. Serjan. Pass misfired, off the glass, down the floor. Serjan's got to hustle back. Lays it up to Gabko. Gabko off the boards. That finds Rass. Rass down in the corner. Out in front. States don't get it out. Walking in, shooting it, that was redirected as well. Students with the initial shot. More opportunities for Slovakia, cleared away from the front of the goal. Going back to get it. Gabko quickly up ahead. Students. Banoski. Banoski was looking for Serjan in the crease. Spinning away, Rene. Rene with a shot, save made by Fitzgerald. U.S. just with no offense at all. Really don't remember the last good scoring chance they had. I'm not sure they really had a good scoring chance. There's got to be a concern for this U20 team. Now played 8 periods of hockey. They've got 1 goal to show for it. Slovakia couldn't touch it. Would have been a hand pass. That'll allow the States to clear it. McNamee. Down into the corner. Gets past Rene. He's got it now in the corner, working out in front. Shoots. Save made by Fitzgerald. States just get it out over their blue line, but not out over center. So it's still in the attacking zone for the Slovaks. Back at the blue line, winding up. Rarlovsky likes to just shoot it softly in towards goal. Whistle went. Ball was put in the back of the goal, but only after the whistle. Here we are, almost 4 minutes gone in the third period. United States 4 shots on goal, 28 for Slovakia. Going to wave out the Slovak centerman. Still, when you look at the future of ball hockey in the United States for their national program, you look at that U18 team that's coming up behind these guys. And that's a team that's going to contend for a gold medal here. So the future still looks bright for the U.S. Currently a very good men's team. Played in by Carmody. Nessel for Slovakia. Tomáš Nessel. Lahovy gets the return pass on a give and go. Tried to get it back, I think, to Boris Kantorik, who was in front. Out and into the U.S. bench. Face-off will be just outside the Slovak blue line. And the Slovaks again, Earl Nash. They score! Nash, happy with that one. 4-0, Slovakia. Nash came in off the boards. Got the ball to Olenek, and Lukas Olenek makes it 4-0. Serjan up ahead, Gabko. Gabko got it in past Bergeron. Bergeron's back to get it for the U.S. Dangerous pass, but finds Marchese. Matthew Marchese in over the blue line, heading for the front of the goal was Taylor. They caught up to him, cleared it away. Bergeron shot towards goal. Off the glass and taken. Slovakia heading up the floor. 3 across. Pass to Gabko. Gabko working his way towards the front of the goal. Forced away by Nath. Marchese can't get it out. Kept in by Serjan. Trying the wraparound and going up high was Gabko. The whistle goes. .903 left to go in this one. Slovakia in control. They lead it 4-0. U.S. player waved out. Albert will come in to take the face-off. Nope, they're going to not let him come in. He was the offending player coming in from the other side, encroaching into the face-off circle. That's taken by Grant. Grant flips it down the floor. Trying to catch up to it is Ryder. Getting back first, Gadosh. Orlovsky. Gadosh. Rene wanted to hold it inside, but couldn't. He'll play it out. He'll reset. Rene in over the blue line, gets bumped, and that's going to be an interference call on Kelly. Yeah, can call that one up here. Easy enough. Rene dumped it in, wanted to chip and chase. Kelly just put the shoulder into him, took him to the boards. So Zach Kelly goes to the penalty box for the United States. There you see Mr. Kelly. 8:20 to go, third period. All right, good to go. Wait a little bit for Fitzgerald to get the equipment straightened away. Rene. Bergeron's on him. Rene up along the boards. Vashesh. Students. Shot. Save made by Fitzgerald. Students. Whip it across here to the near side. Gabko. Students. Shot wide by Vashesh. Students. Gabko. Up and out of play. Not touched by anybody. A little bit of jawing between Bergeron and Samuel Rass. I don't know if they understand what each other is saying or not. Well, it doesn't matter what the exact words were. I think the meaning was well understood. Essentially, it was, I'm mad about you about something, and you're mad about me about something. Words to that effect. Still a minute to go in the Slovak power play. Brinko, Miloš into the middle, and slipping a little bit was Nausch. Slovakia controlling it. Olenek, Brinko over to Olenek, doesn't shoot it. Brinko down to Miloš. That went into the feet of McNamee. The U.S. clear it, not out, held in by Brinko. Olenek, Brinko, shot, that goes wide. Marchese wound up to clear it and then had his pocket picked. Peter Younis' shot goes wide. Miloš is on it. Olenek doesn't shoot. Down low, Nausch. Olenek, shot, save made by Fitzgerald. He's got it and holds on. William Fitzgerald has been busy. And he's going to come out. We'll get a hand from the crowd. Going to give Jordan Clark a chance to play a little bit here with 6 minutes to go in the third period. Clark, the new goaltender for the United States. Renee. Shot did not get through. Werlofsky spinning away. Werlofsky working it right in. Backhand, saved by Clark. Trial under fire right away for Clark with the Slovak power play. Great save there. Gadosh lost it. Cleared away by Brian Nath. Back first to Gadosh. Nath on him, all over him, shorthanded. Trying to kill time, hold the ball down there. Slovakia come away with it. Werlofsky up at the blue line. Chepishek's pass was picked off. Now it comes back to Vanoski. Myers out and down the floor it goes. Penalties over. So we're even strength again. Chepishek leaves it down in the corner. They cycle it. Trying to get out in front, did, but lost the ball was Nessel. Chepishek. Back to Eunice in front. Ball cleared away. Tomasz Nessel. 4:17 left to go. Gave it away. Carmody shot. Not sure that Sturmo saw that. He hasn't had much to do lately, and that didn't miss by a whole lot. Sturmo never touched it. Shot off the end boards. Buckman working hard, diving to get it. Now he goes back behind his goal. Chris Buckman. Working against Slovak forechecker. That's Michael Lahovy. Shot by Kantorik was blocked. Down the floor, Boris Brinko. He's there first for Slovakia. Under 3.5 to go. Slovakia in complete control of this one. Lead it 4-0. Gadosh can't catch up. I'm sure Gadosh back to get it. It's a U.S. player. Albert couldn't catch up. Vashish. To Naush. Back to Vashish. Back to Naush. Naush. Corner, Vashish. That went off the stick of the Horsey of the United States right to Clark. Cover it up there. Just over 2.5 to go in this one. It is 4-0 for Slovakia. Students shot. Clark stopped it initially, and then it falls into the goal behind him. For the 5th Slovak goal. Students. Knocked up and shoot it. Just a wrist shot, and again, Clark stopped it. The ball went up in the air, fell behind him, and into the back of the goal. And Slovakia again, partial breakaway. They score. Svetlana Rene. I was thinking a moment ago, thought about saying it, that the 4-0 score somewhat flattered the U.S. That time they were being outshot 35-5. Since then, Slovakia has tacked on a couple more. A little slow to move it was Brian Nath, and he had it taken away. Brought back in. Lahovey. Taylor working hard. Jake Taylor gets it down the floor. He'll go give chase in the corner. Back there first, though, was Peter Hunis. And Slovakia will bring it out. Nessel down the right side. Out in front, goes by Chromiak. Kept in by Slovakia. Chromiak down into the corner. Lahovey. Nessel thought about one-timing it. Still got it. Threw it to the middle of the floor. Comes right back to him. Nessel. Shot, save made by Clark. Rebound is there and put over the top of the goal by Lahovey. Had a great chance to make it 7-0. It's Jordan Clark there. Came in to replace William Fitzgerald just a couple of minutes ago. Just outside of 1 minute to go here in the game. Next two games should be good ones, based on what we've seen so far. And under 18 coming up next, Canada versus Slovakia. And our final game of the day, 8 o'clock this evening, Canada and the Czech Republic in the U20. That's one you definitely do not want to miss. Preview of the gold medal game? Possibly. This Slovak team might have something to say about that. Under 20 seconds. Shot in from his own side of center, but there's no way the referees are going to call flooring on that. Out in front, last second, a shot, save made by Clark. Big win by Slovakia. States did what they could to keep it close, but just couldn't generate any offense, and that's been the problem for them all tournament long. 3 games, 1 goal, and that on a breakaway by Gordy Kolb in their first game, and just nothing since. Shots on goal, 40-5. As they come off, you see the backup goaltender, number 2 guy today, Patrick Martuszek. The size of that guy. There's a big goaltender. Wow. towers over everybody else. You think he's wearing skates and nobody else is, but no, he's just got regular athletic footwear on. Oh, a big young man. Get the player of the game announcements. We'll get the Slovak national anthem. Paul Barron, the organizing chair for the host committee over there, will present these awards. Milos for Slovakia. Boy, tough to pick one for the U.S. Not a good game. Brian Nath, number 49, player of the game for the United States. Nausch, number 61, gets player of the game for Slovakia. Pose for the pictures and a handshake. Time now for the Slovak national anthem. Proud group of young men. Slovakia defeating the United States 6-0. They'll line up, shake hands, we'll step aside. We've got another game coming up 6 o'clock this evening local time. That's half an hour from now. It'll be under 18 Canada versus Slovakia. Should be a good one. We invite you to join us then. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior. Oh, we're going to start that again. Mark, what do you think? Mark Cameron. Yeah, I get too much going on up around me. Threw me off. I'm going to blame it on that. You're watching the 2018 ISBHF World Junior Ball Hockey Championships from St. John's, Canada. Nailed it.